So today's blog post is all about content and what happens to content when you write it, nobody reads it, and then you write more of it. So what happens if you've been a content creator for a year or so? Let's say you're blogging twice a month. Okay, we're not gonna say you're doing it every week, even though you should. So let's say you're doing twice a month. You've been doing it for over a year. You've got maybe let's say 2 years, and you've got about 50 posts, okay, in the last 2 years that you've written. So what's happened is that post number 49 and 38, and they're buried. So people come to your site, they see the first 5 or 6 posts on your blog page. They're the ones they see. The rest of them, unless they search for them, they're not going to find them. Now, if your site's not doing well on Google, and let's face it, most sites don't do well on Google. Not everybody can be on the homepage, and there's billions of sites. There are some tricks that you can do, and in this video, I'm going to show 2 specific plugins that will breathe life into your old content, drive traffic independent of Google, and hopefully get you some conversions up there. Because there's nothing worse than writing content, putting it out, nobody reads it, and then the next week you create another piece of content, you put it out, you tweet it out a few times, you post it to LinkedIn, you post it to your Facebook business page, it gets buried in the feed. But there are a couple of tools that I think that you can use right now. One of them is a paid tool, one of them is a free tool. There's a free version of the paid tool as well, but I don't find it as nearly as effective, but you can try it out first. The first one is Revive Old Posts. And the second one is Ad Inserter. Now, Revive Old Posts is great because what that does is it actually takes your old content, your evergreen content, and recirculates that content into the different social media platforms. So if you can set it so that your blogs are going out automatically to LinkedIn, Twitter, and your Facebook fan page every 4 hours, like I have. So it takes you about a month to get through all your content. I've had clients that have 800 blog posts, and what they do is, their content is going out and circulating out all the time. What that does is people see that content, if it's hashtagged properly on a platform like LinkedIn or Twitter, and they come back to your site, and then hopefully the content is engaging enough that they're going to want to reach out and talk to you, which is the part 2 part, which is Ad Inserter, which is a little tool where you can set it up in the back end of your WordPress blog, and it will insert a little call to action. It's made for putting in Google AdWords, but you can put in HTML, and you can put a little call to action so it appears within the content of your blog. So I've got mine currently set, and you can see it on my page if you link through to this blog. After the 5th paragraph of all my blogs, there's a little blue box that says, reach out and say hello, and let's figure out how we can help you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk you through the actual tools and show you why they're so valuable. So the very first one that I want to talk about today is the Revive Old Posts plugin. Now, as I've said before, if you're publishing a lot of content, sometimes it gets buried. You publish a new post every week, every couple weeks. After a year or so, you've got a substantial amount of content on your website that just seems to be getting buried and buried and buried. So what Revive Old Posts does is that it actually takes those evergreen posts and recirculates them into social media. So if you go to revive.social, that's where you can get the plugins. And you can see it goes through all the different things that you can do with it. I go down here, let's look at the plugin. Now there's a free version that you can use. I have found that the free version is so limited that it doesn't really help me do anything. Because it connects to, it doesn't connect to LinkedIn, which is where most of my clients are. So what you do is you can buy get the 1-year plan. You can click on the plans and see, $75. Definitely worth it. If you're a small business person and you've one site, definitely has the thing. You can connect different people's accounts in your company to to the LinkedIn account. So if there's 2 or 3 people that they're going to be getting this content shared to their LinkedIn account, that works. It's a great tool that way. Now, if we just go to mine and just go to here, this is what it looks like on the back end. If you go to the Revival posts, you will see that I've connected my Twitter account, my Facebook account, my LinkedIn account, so that what happens is every 5 hours or every 8 hours, I've got my general settings here where I can see which posts are going to go up. The formatting, so I've got additional text. I've got some hashtags in there that my posts go up. I've got a custom schedule, which you can customize for each one of the different things that you've signed up for. So I've got mine going up, 4 times a day. A new article is posted to Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook, my Facebook fan page, or business page, sorry. And that's only during the week. So Saturday and Sunday it does not go up. Now I had a client that had 800 posts over going back about 10 years. He's connected this up to his account. He is putting his content out every 4 hours, and it's taking an entire month, 31 days, to actually get through all his content. So all his articles are getting circulated from the past 15 years to LinkedIn, bringing people back to the site and increasing the value of his content. So this is one of the ways that you as a content producer can keep your knowledge and your expertise front and center in front of, so that prospective clients can actually see it. Now another element that will help your blog post is the ad inserter. Now I went to the ad inserter. This is the ad inserter pro. I do not use the ad inserter pro. I just use the normal ad inserter, which if I go here, just here, so it's not a pro version of it. And what it does is that it allows you to create an ad that goes into your content. So I have mine going into my posts pages after paragraph 5, I believe I have. See paragraph 5. Justification, this is an HTML, so I've got the HTML up there. You can use an online HTML generator to create this and get that all set up. And I will just show you quickly how that actually works. So if I go to, let's see, I'm going to click on here. I'm going to go to my home page, and then I will go to a blog post, and I will show you exactly how this displays in your blog post. And the value of this particular plugin is that it adds a call to action into your blog post. So this should be coming right now. Let's go to a blog, and any one of my blogs will do. Let's see, your client's more adaptable to needs. Sure, let's see what that one says. I think the site is slow because it is recording, and my computer's probably just a little bit slower than it should be. So you can see my blog is there. If I scroll down, oh, what do you see after 5 paragraphs? I've got this little ad that says, are you looking for marketing support? Let's connect and have a real conversation about what you need and how I can help. Send a quick email. That goes to my, my contact page. Which is great. So those two tools in concert, this article is actually getting sent out one of my articles is getting sent out every 4 hours to different social media platforms. When it brings the traffic back within the article itself, there's a call to action to bring people to my contact page to reach out and to talk to me about my services. So there you go. That is the overview of the 2 tools that will make your old content shine and bring more visitors to your page, and hopefully you can convert them by the quality of your content